The Invincible. That's cool. Right. Where am I going? Oh, I got some new quests. Right, 5 years later. Oof. Can I just jump? No fall damage. Wait.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth.
Oh, that's the AoE one. Oh, that was the quest. Maybe Pricker Wax? Key item. Okay, so that was
Can't
the
imagine
quest.
Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
I don't think I'm a big fan of Phoenix. Yeah, I mean I have no choice right now. Once they get new ones, I think that'll be probably change things up a bit. Oh, yeah. Why don't we just TP back?
Well, fine is one way of putting it.
Pricker Wax.
Ugh! Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo. So your boat has a name. I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Cock of Ball. What's that last currency? Badge of might increases attack by 12. Well, yes please. Oh. Continue some story. Martha's Rest. Ah yes, had to save Martha. Because she disappeared. Right.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
I'm sorry, Sid. We were too late.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
The Imperials have already
Let's
there.
get you to the physical, shall we?
Sid? What said you'd be coming? I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Prioritize.
What in the world is going on?
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
Check. Oh yeah. Oh, I had to
But a culling.
march.
There is.
March over there. I cannot go over there.
The property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Oi, look sharp! Good to see you, Sid. The soldiers who did this are long gone.
Okay.
If those Orsons touch an arrow on Martha's head.
Left.
Look. Up ahead. Martha. Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields.
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then. They may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black shields.
Left or right?
Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
It seems a step too far. Even for the Empire.
Zigzag. 15 gil? That's so useless. Oh. Three pinches of magic lash.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
and for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Okay.
Wake up!
Ow! Each one of those hits were quite a bit of damage.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
What is that bottom thing? Reduces gouge cooldown.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Found her.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg his aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
That was fast.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
$15 gil. 3 sharp fangs. Is that an evil eye? It is. C rank bounty. Cool. An early man. Every now and then, Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious. While flight is always enough, defeating these with notorious ones can earn him not only renown but also rare materials.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying?
Oh,
of course it
I
has.
can't see.
It's a floating eyeball.
Ow. Ow. Jesus. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Why can I? Is it cause I was locked on him? I couldn't run away? Okay, let's try that again. It's because I'm locked in on him, I see. Oh. Get lock, unlock! What? Seriously? This lock and unlock mechanism is terrible.
Too slow. Nice try.
Out. Can you unlock? What is this? Is it if I'm too far away it doesn't lock?
Give me thunder! Too slow.
God, that's so annoying. It's so annoying that you can't unlock from a long distance. That's crazy. 5,000 gold.
You didn't see that coming.
Oh my god, that's frustrating.
That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Black Hood. What's that plus sign? What is that plus sign?
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Try not to move.
Fast transport?
Oi! You...
Oh, you there.
You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. But now, question is, are you willing to use it or not?
Chocobos.
You heard me right. And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see.
Chocobos.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only... Oh, go on, then. There,
Working.
I saw him cut across the way over you. And don't worry.
I'm sure.
And good luck to you.
Prioritize. I would like to ride one. Whoa, I'm at max high potion and potion? When did that happen?
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Is that because I died? Is it because I died? Sharp Fang.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind.
Ambrios.
Speaking of brave birds.
Who was that again?
Looks like they went that way.
I mean, I could gain my level here. I'm like 50 away? Ow. Ow. Thunderstorm times 20 XP? Come on, like, I'm so close.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good...
Not around here.
Oh.
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her. All right, then.
Come on. Ow.
I needed that.
Thunderstorm ×3. Level up. Ba 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 bum 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 ba ba ba.
You're safe now. White Heart, I presume.
Quick.
Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be. Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
The old king's Chocobo.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Saddle. Yeah, a pirate chocobo.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You seem awful familiar now. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you?
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Anyhow, best be on my way.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when...
What do you mean I'll call you when I need you? Right, meow. Displayed in Clyde's chambers. Okay. Chocobo. After 18 long years, hold R3 or R3. So and okay. Ooh.
Come on.
Bum ba da ba 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 bum 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 ba 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 bum. Rain in? Oh, so it's just stop? Okay. Where are we going again? Oh.
Now, where's Gav?
Gav should be back by now.
I was kind of hoping there's a Chocobo music.
There's trouble in
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mother Crystals. Four Mother Crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupo would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Right in the middle of the war.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Why there though? Kupo. Ah, that's the hunts. New facilities. Alient reports the patrons was for the hunt board. Yes, the hunt board. The hunt board, the hunt board, the hunt board.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Coin purse weighing you down. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
I think it's all right to touch him.
Clive. Not saying fortune, do you?
You guys have like nothing good.
Fine.
There's a new report. A bird by any other. Forgive my insistence on writing these. Would that be? We had more time to speak to each other in person, but for every day we spent together, I'm glad to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrose, or should I say Whiteheart. You told me once about how your Chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night. So many to do we find she spent her life doing the exact same thing. Cool, cool. Okay, and where are the... Oh, it's all the way over there. Oh, how do I get there without having to go so far? There's got to be a faster way. It seems unnecessary how much running you have to do.
Won't be long now, Martel.
Sid, I am...
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just...
It's good to know there's some...
Martel's pride and joy. I took it on, you see, after she... Well, and not only is it ready, it's actually tasty.
Impressive.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers. You couldn't take them some...
It'll be...
Oh, she always had a soft spot for that lot. Here you go.
Martel apples.
You hear that, Martel?
Alright, 2 baskets of Martel apples.
Broom's as ragged as ghosts.
You two look like you could use something to eat.
Martel.
Weren't she the girl from the furrows?
Course she was.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked?
These aren't those apples, are they? She'd have been proud. And
others weren't so lucky, though.
A gift from the backyard.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, made Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, Aura.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves? Hang on. I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been it. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all our hard work didn't go. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Well, I've got some manners at least. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh.
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards. What's the matter, Nektar? The hunt board. It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted.
No fiend of the force of ghoul.
Right. The people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. Then perhaps I can.
I'll say here? Okay. Alright. View the hunt board. Uh-huh. Oh, okay, I see. A trader coming by the way of Caer Norvent met with a troop of curse breakers traveling in the opposite direction and warned them of a wicked winged happy on the road. So that's wild and flickering. The curse breakers, okay? Clarevale Sunbreak, the broken hilt of Rosaria. Oh man, I gotta run over there now. Visit the Great Continent.
I don't think so.
Oh my god, this is totally FF9. They call me Nektar. Is Nektar from FF9 too? I kind of vaguely remember a moogle called Nektar. That totally. It's that little, that small little area with all the moogles.
Oh, Clive!
The patrons, what does that mean?
Oh no, that's still me. I still catalogue every item that arrives. Come to claim your just desserts?
Completing side quests or defeating notorious smarts will earn Clive renown. Inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit Desiree at the Patron's Whisper in the Hideout's Mess to view the renown, okay? So I can use this renown to... what? 400 ability points! Oh, sweet. Yeah, totally. 45 for just respect? I don't think I really care about respect.
You earned this.
But 400 ability points I'll take.
I gave you that one, didn't I? Best of luck out there, Sid.
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
What's
Quick
the
look.
Alliance reports? Oh,
Somebody can help.
extra side quests, I see.
Clive! Oh, same old.
Early back, and that's just 50. Chris Baker, see the urgent
So,
stuff. Kenneth
Sid?
Martell, Sid.
He's still with us too. Don't be a stranger, eh?
Without a ship to carry you there, Drake's breath might as well be on the moon.
Here for another of my lectures. How may I help you today?
What's new?
One must understand one's place in the world. Of course. Thus ends today's lesson.
Them old apples were enough.
That broom's as ragged as ghost.
Can I do a quick TP? Right, I would like
hear
to.
there's trouble in my
Okay. Got to run all the way down there. Probably for not much, too.
The Cursebreakers send their thanks. They were clearly very fond of Martell.
They remembered her. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. She put everything into her work. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive.
I didn't do anything really, but...
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And...
Of course not. Oh. They like your fruit, Martell?
Martell's displayed and Clive's chambers. Okay. Hawk's Cry Cliff. Wait, what's happening here? Southern Rosaria.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
Revenge?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Bloodlines.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Bum ba da ba da ba da bum 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 ba 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 ra ba bum ba 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 ra ba bum bum ba da ba 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 bum 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 ba 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 ba.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Not that we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small?
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the Millers?
You're a long way from home, aren't you?
Gaia's Blade? Increases limit break generation amount by 6% when taking damage.
Keep to the roads now.
Excuse me.
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There've been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. The Empire wants answers, and what the...
Don't they just...
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on
We're
the
going
Empire.
hunting for outlaws.
With their 100 full legions. 2 more left to join the garrison this very morn. You seen them, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. At least I think they was the Black Shields.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. If only we were.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
Where's the Oh.
Greetings, friend.
I know that.
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village. You are to leave Amber.
May I at least...
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great. and it's just as swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the vice of this village, we'll...
Then we shall be on our way.
Eastful.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperial... But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Perhaps the next village will yield more...
I'm kind of sad that it's not Chocobo
This
music.
pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Ever since the Apodatory, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The Mother Crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Oh, look. Skip, 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 skip.
We're not alone.
Ah, okay. Dismount. A goblin coin. Bum ba da ba 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 bum 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 ba 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 ra ba bum. Ba ba ra ba bum ba ba ra ba ra ba ra bum bum.
More of my mother's men.
Garuda! Fire and flame!
Ah!
You're finished! Stay down!
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the...
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
Garuda!
tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you... Your friends have been found. They await you in...
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry. Good girl. Run like the wind.
It's kind of not as fast as you would hope.
Find something, boy. Death.
Torgal.
Found her.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shield have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Goblin coin.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Random guy just hanging out here?
I can walk from here.
Well, okay then.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shout from down the road. Hush, no.
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us.
Passage to the provincial capital is restricted to Imperial.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
You'll find no succor to the south, travellers.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. Other places are wretched hive of thieves.
Let's go.
Fly, Ambrosia.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Yeah, wouldn't she go after the uncle?
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Let us pass! My children are starving!
Have mercy.
Voice friends dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here.
No,
Now,
enough for
fuck off.
Hang the chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all.
I said,
away with you,
filth!
Back to your sties!
Cut you down where you stand!
Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
Alright. Where are we going?
I thought we might be able to...
I suspect everyone in that. Was that the only way?
Officially, yes. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the Lazarus.
Through a house?
We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. Do you think it's safe?
No,
as long as it is abandoned.
That's where all the thieves are. Alright. This was a quick one, but I'm gonna have to call it a night. I've got to go to soccer. Okay, and GG's.